Hi folks, welcome back to kid-friendly videos, and thanks for coming back to watch our videos over and over again. We appreciate it a lot. We had a great success here. What we're doing here is, this is your first time, is we're taking cars from Pixar cars and we're painting them different colors. We have a whole section here of fabulous cars in honor of fabulous Doc Hudson. We took the cars and painted them the same color as Doc. Like for example, there's fabulous Jackson Storm with red wheels, fabulous Mater, and I'll just show you a few of them because you people all saw this before. Fabulous Chick Hicks, and over here we have Fabulous the King, Fabulous Flo, Fabulous Thomas the Train. Yes, exactly, Fabulous Thomas the Train. And we're gonna do Fabulous Red someday. We got a brand new red there. And back here we have a whole bunch of zebra cars, all painted zebra color, black and white. They were recommended. One of the first videos we made was Zebra Mater. As a matter of fact, somebody actually made a short video to show us what it looks like in real 3D animation. That was really nice of them. And there's Fabulous Mater and a whole bunch of other cars. And we have a whole bunch of Crazy 8 cars. Here's one we made up ourselves. This is actually Jackson Storm. We call him Glitter Storm, number 50. It's number 2.0, upside down and backwards. And he's got muddy wheels and all glitter on him. And he was going to compete against, this is Chester Whipplefilter. Remember him in Cars 3? This is actually a homemade version. We got Lightning McQueen here, covered with sand, and he came out really nice, number 15, just like the real Chester. And what we're having luck with lately, folks, is your suggestion videos we make here. We have custom Cal Weathers. It's pretty cool. And we have custom Bobby Swift. And that looks like Lightning McQueen at one point. And we have another custom here, Brickyardy, number 24. And you guys are sending me all kinds of suggestions. Look what I have today. Look, I have suggestions for Harvey Rodcap, Ryan Inside Laney, the Bubba Wheelhouse, Pat Traxon, and you keep sending them in. That's great. I love it. And I think there's another one, Tim Treadless. I think it is Nitro Tim Treadless. I think what today we're going to do, I really like this Harvey guy, Harvey Rodcap. I said I was going to do him originally out of, I think I was going to say Lewis Hamilton, but I think instead I'm going to make Harvey Rodcap out of Daniel Suarez. See, he's a next gen racer for sure. So here's Harvey, look. Very similar car. So what we're going to do is take we're going to take Daniel, we're going to paint them all primer gray, then we're going to paint them white along the sides. Actually, we're going to paint the whole car silver first because I have a really good picture here of what he looks like. Right there, see Harvey Rodcap. He's silver with white stripes and blue stripes and easy ride on the engine hood. So we're going to take the car right now and we're going to get our paint set up and paint this all primer gray. Okay, we have our plain old gray primer. We're just going to put a blob of it in here. Now, we have 3 Daniel Suarezes, so we're probably going to use him in a few more videos too. I ended up buying a 2-pack with Jackson Storm and Danny Suarez. So I ended up with 2 2-packs, and each one came with its own Daniel Suarez. So I have lots of them. These are all next gen racers. Check it out. So this is going to be the first time in Cars 3 history where you're going to see a primer Daniel Suarez with no stripes, no sponsors, nothing. And then we're going to color them to match Harvey Rodcap. Now, I mentioned before, I haven't heard of any of these cars. You guys are finding it for me and sending me links. I didn't even know who Cal Weather was, and I saw Cars 3 twice, actually partially 3 times now. Oops, I'm going to cover these. I have to cover the tires up, guys. I don't want to ruin the tires because I'm not going to touch the tires and wheels. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm glad I remembered that because I looked at the tires last night and they were perfectly black, just like the actual car, so there's no need of me to paint the tires and wheels, just an extra step. Normally, I would paint the tires black and the wheels the color of the car, but since they're the same color, black with nice smooth tires, this is going to look even better. And I'm going to try something different this time. I'm going to actually use little guides, I think, to help me paint the lines, because easy ride. Oops, there we go. Got some paint on his eyes, can't do that. I'm going to try something different this time. I'm going to try little tiny pieces of cardboard to guide my paint around the stripes to see if I can get it better. Okay, here we go. I'm going to paint this nice silver after this here. The first coat's going to be silver and the second coat's going to be white along the sides and some blue. Apparently, if you look at the picture, I'll show you later, the back is all blue, and I'm going to put some taillights on them too, back where they were. But right now we're covering the whole thing with this beautiful primer gray and get them ready for the paint shop, which is actually right here. Here we go. This car appears to have some paint dust on it from when I did some spray painting. See get all over the place on the windows. There we go. We're almost done here. I'm gonna try and miss the window if I can help it, because the windows are okay. And I'll check the picture in a few minutes to see what it looks like. I gotta paint that nice spoiler back there blue, and there's quite a bit of blue stripes on this car, so I'm gonna try my best. Looks pretty good, guys. And there's also number 15 written on the roof right here in blue. So far so good. And as always, the hard part is around the eyes. I'm going to get the other part here done, completely finish the body, and then I'll do the eyes. The dreaded eye part. There we go. I missed onto the spoiler. Probably can't see that. Oops. Okay. Now, here's the hard part. There. Yeah, a lot of you guys sending me links to your videos and everything. That's great. I love watching them. I always leave a comment and subscribe because I want to see you guys get at this more. Look at that, guys. There you have it. The first ever primer Danny Swervez. Let's leave him dry in the heat lamp and come back. We'll put a nice coat of silver on it. Alright, folks. There we go. We got Daniel Swervez Primer Danny. And I'm going to now get the silver paint, which is right here. Put that right next to the gray. It's almost the same color, but it's got sparkles in it though. That's the only difference. So, and a full nice coat of this. I may only have to put one coat on because it's got the nice gray anyway. Ooh, look at that. See the silver? Nice. Perfect match. Now watch me make the mistake and put the brush in the wrong hole now or something. It's really nice. I can't wait to get the white on it and see how she looks. See how he looks, I mean. Harvey Rodcap. People were asking me for a while to do a Harvey Rodcap and I had no idea who it was, so I looked it up and sure enough, it looks really hard to make too, so it's always a challenge when you're kind of intimidated right off the bat. That is really nice color. It's going on. I think I'm only gonna put one coat on, guys. Then I'll put on the white on the back and the blue and easy ride somehow. I'll write that on if I can. And the spoiler got to be blue, the little baby blue color, soft baby blue, similar to the color of Cal Weathers actually. Very nice. These new next gen cars are really nice. I hope they have a Cars 4, guys. I really do, because I think if they did conversion on Lightning McQueen, actually just completely change them, that would be a nice story too, getting Lightning upgraded to the new body style, and it's still Lightning McQueen, and he still has to go and race, and he'll have his friend Mater with him, and all the rest of the gang from Cars, and it should be a good video. And why not keep it going, because it's still a very popular movie, Cars 3. It broke records, didn't it, at the box office? And don't bother with the 3D. I don't know who watches 3D. I got 2 TVs that are 3D. I never watched the movie yet with them. I think it's kind of a fad. Didn't last long. I just like watching the movies on regular television. There we go. Just make the movie, or actually make a TV show of Cars. There's enough people interested in watching Cars. Of course, they get so many views on YouTube and so much exposure to Cars on YouTube. I guess it's probably not worthwhile. Well, guys, I'm not going to bother putting a second coat on this here. This is perfect. Look at that silver. Oh, I forgot his eyes. That's the hard part again. Here goes. I don't want to get any. His eyes are really squinted anyway, so I don't want to get any lower. There. Harvey Rodcap in silver. Now we'll come back in a few minutes and put the white on. I got to dry this in a heat lamp, and then I'll put a few more of the white on and get ready for the blue. While I'm waiting for that to dry, I put some red paint here for the taillights. I mixed up some blue with some white to make the nice powder blue that's going to be on the spoiler and the hood and on the sides. And I got some white ready for the sides, and I got some black that I'm going to put on the side as well. And I want to show you this original car. If you're not coming here, if this is your first time here, this is the original primer Lightning McQueen that was in Cars 3. It's a homemade version, not the one that you can buy. It's Lightning McQueen after he had his huge crash. Remember the huge crash in Cars 3? And he landed upside down, the spoiler went flying. This is the one we found at the dump, and we took it home because some kids threw it out and we saved it. But anyway, this is what we turned him into. Beautiful Lightning McQueen Cars 3 with the spoiler in the back all covered out. This is one of the first ones, like I said, and that's when we started the series, because this video was really popular, so I said, hey, why not make some more? And we started the Fabulous series, and one of my most popular videos was the fabulous School Bus of Doom, Miss Fritter, painted in honor of Doc Hudson. And I still have a brand new Mist Fritter. I didn't open that up yet, and I got a couple of Jackson Storms left. Look at that, nice red wheels. Isn't that cool? That was one of the most popular videos, 30,000 views in 2 days. We'll put that right here so you can keep an eye on that. And when the paint dries, I'll come right back and put some white on and some blue. Okay, here we go, folks. The paint is dry on Danny's Fervez. And now I'm going to get the, look at the picture again. We got some white on the front, going down by the headlights, and white all along the side here. So I have white paint put out. And I'm going to grab the brush here, and I'm going to try and do the back right here, all white. And down along the side, this whole thing is white. It goes right across the front. Right across the door, I mean. And down over the wheel. You can see it goes down over the wheel. And it turns into blue at the bottom. So it's going to go with the white for now. And there's a stripe that goes right along, right up to the front. Right down like this. And there's kind of white in the middle of it. There's a blue section there too. I'm going to have to fill that in. It's going to start like this here. It's white. And it goes right up to the front fender. And it stops right there. Okay, and I fill the rest in with blue later. And a bit of black. And there's blue on the bottom. So let's turn. There's also something on the front here. It starts on the fender. It goes right down over. Almost to the bottom of the bumper. Yeah, right to the bottom of the bumper. And it goes over like a triangle. And down to this part. And there's a gray headlight in the middle there somewhere. That's pretty good. Yeah, same on the other side now, that's the hard part. Right down to the bumper. Triangle. And out. I was going to try and use paper guides earlier. I mentioned I was going to, but there's no way I can do that. Hey, it looked pretty good, guys. The second coat on it right now, it's dry. The car is really warm because it's over on the heat lamp. Really almost hot. And on this side here, I'm going to move that paper. Okay, I don't want to hurt the silver paint. It's on there now. Just a little bit stuck to the tape there. Okay, I'll fix that later. Okay, now I gotta go on this side here. Go right down the wheel. Down to here. And it stops there. And then it starts up again. Let's see, here. And I'll actually go straight out across the top first, I forgot. Kind of hard to visualize. Okay, and the rest will be blue inside there with a little bit of a black stripe. And on the back, let's see, that's pretty close actually. The back has all blue, and I got another brush here for that. And I'll get a bigger brush. The back's all blue. Just gonna do that right now. And I'll put the red taillights on when this dries, and the spoiler is blue. Easy Ride's a sponsor. Must be shock absorbers. Well, that's pretty nice. It is. Really nice. Okay, the spoiler's perfect. And I might try the blue on this side to see if I can get it. I'm gonna try another brush right here. I'm gonna try and put some blue inside this here and fill this out. I'll try it first, see how it looks. I may have to correct it. And all through here is blue. And there's a tiny little pinstripe of black in there. I'm not going to bother with that. And on the hood, there's also a triangle. Starts up here and goes across. And right down here, next to the white. See? It's pretty cool. And on the other side, same thing. It starts a little lower than I made it, unfortunately. Right down to the start of the angel hood. That's right. Fill that in. And in the middle is kind of like a dome here, like a circle where I'm going to write Easy Ride. I may have it too thick. I may have to cover that up with a bit of silver. Yeah, I did make it off center, but I'll fix that with some silver when it dries. So that looks pretty good. And I'll do the same on this side. And right around here. That's pretty nice, guys. Nice, okay. And I gotta patch that right here. I have to fill in. I got way too much blue. Put in, oops. I made a mistake. Okay, I'll put some more gray in here. I'll try and erase some of that. No, it's not dry enough yet. Okay, I'll have to patch that up again when it dries and fix that. Okay, let's leave that dry for a while. Okay, I took a few minutes to straighten out the engine hood there. I forgot to turn the camera on, but I straightened out the blue and around the eyes, and I fixed up the white on the sides. And now I'm going to try to write a small black. Actually, I'm going to do the back taillights first. Forgot, taillights first. Get them out of the way. Really nice bright red taillights. Perfect. And there is a small black stripe. I'm going to try it with this brush here. Black stripe that goes along the blue and white. I'll see what I can do with this, folks. I'm not sure that's going to turn out any good. I'll have to erase it if it doesn't. Okay, so it just goes across here. The bristles don't look pretty good in this brush. I'll try and fix it up. See if I can make a little tiny black run right here. Just like that there. Perfect. I'll try the other side. Not perfect, of course, but it's not my worst jobs. There, that's nice. Now I gotta get number 15 painted on the roof in blue. I'll show you a picture. 15 on the roof. And Easy Ride in this spot in the middle, and I'll try and write Easy Ride in the spoiler. So 15 is in blue. It's off on an angle too, so I'll go like this here. That came pretty nice, guys. Number 15. And also number 15 is in blue on the bottom of the door, on each door. Inside the white. That's going to be hard. With a very fine brush. You can read that. Oh yeah, I barely see it. 15. And on the other side, try and do it again. Oh, it's bigger on this side. That's great. Okay. Perfect. 15. And it says Easy Ride in black on the back spoiler. I'll try that. See what kind of luck I have with that. Here goes. Easy Ride. Must be Tools Easy Ride, or it says Benton or something. Okay, easy. Oh, it's a lot. It's a lot. Easy Ride. That came pretty nice. Okay, now white across the engine hood says Easy Ride. Oh, I may as well put the headlights on now. The headlights are gray, so I'm going to put the gray right in here. Headlights. Pretty cool. Nice. And let's see what else. Nothing. Oh, that looks good. Compare that to the front. See, there's the front, and there's the front. That came nice. Wow. And now, easy idle. It's gonna be hard to write that in white. Here goes. I may have to make some adjustments. Who knows? Here goes. Easy idle. Okay, that looks pretty good. I think that's about it, folks. Yeah, I think I got the 15 on the doors. All the colors. Yeah, the black is there and the front's there. Okay, let's have a look at the pictures again. Make sure I didn't miss anything. There's some decals along here which I can't paint on. And here's the actual car. Right there. There's a picture of it. Okay. That came pretty nice. Let's clean up this mess here, folks, and have a look and see how it turned out. Okay, let's take off the tape on the wheels. See how that turned out. I didn't want to ruin the tires this time because they were exactly perfect for the car. Let's have a look at this side. I don't want to get my fingers in the paint because it's probably still wet. And there, one more to go. There, Harvey Rodcap, the first time ever customized for Pixar cars by Kid Friendly Videos. And there's a picture again of the car. And I think that came out, it's not my best job, I know that, but it's not that bad. I got the front perfect, and I got the sides and the top not bad. I got the nice back done. Let's have a look down here, folks. There, look at that. Another great addition to the collection of Pixar Cars Customs. I'm trying to get this channel developed into a huge channel like the rest of those guys. Our channel name is Kid Friendly Videos, and these are all Pixar Cars Customs. We got tons of them back here that I didn't show you this time. I just show you them all the time normally, but a lot of you guys are repeat viewers, so you know what I'm talking about. If you don't know what I'm talking about, there's a button here. You can take you back and see all the videos we made. We even got Zebra Miss Fritter on this side and Rainbow Miss Fritter on that side. That came pretty cool. And I think one of my favorites is Jackson Storm Holler. See that? That came pretty nice. That's actually a Dynaco, that's Dynaco Holler actually, and we even had Jackson Storm in there before, but we took them out and painted them, and now I have two more brand new Jackson Storms still in the package. So coming up pretty soon, folks, we're going to be doing Ryan Inside Laney, that's probably tomorrow, and Tim Treadless, and one of my favorites, come up, look, Bubba Wheelhouse. That's going to be another Danny Swervez at Bubba Wheelhouse. Thanks a lot for suggesting that. Look at that, it's going to be cool to paint too. So we had a lot of fun yesterday making Harvey Rodcap, even though if you have noticed, I wrote easy ride on the spoiler and easy idle on the engine hood. So I made a mistake and I mentioned that in the video. This is actually Danny Swervez converted into Harvey Rodcap. And over here we have some of our recent ones. Number 82, Darren Leadfoot. Number 24, Brick Yardley. Number 19, Bobby Swift, and number 42, Cal Weathers. And over here, if you're not here, if this is your first time here, we're taking cars from Pixar cars and we're converting them into all kinds of other things. Like there's a whole bunch of cars here dedicated to Doc Hudson. These are called the Fabulous cars. There's Fabulous Doc Hudson and Fabulous Mater and a whole bunch more. And we're gonna make, pretty soon we're gonna make Fabulous Red, probably on the weekend. And there's Fabulous Thomas, he got on the act too. And back here we have all kinds of cars from the Crazy 8 part of the Cars 3 movie, all the cars we made. For example, there's Mater, that's Jimbo. If you saw the movie, you know what I'm talking about. There's Super B, made that from Nigel Gearsley. Check that out, he lost his carburetor or exhaust, and all the other cars there, check it out. And we even have a tribute to Doc Hudson here. This is Dusty from Cars 3. There's Dusty from Planes, not Cars 3 obviously. Whoa, there he goes. And all the other cars from the Crazy 8 series, and a whole bunch more here from the Zebra series, Zebra Jackson Storm, Zebra Lightning McQueen, the King, etc., etc. So today, folks, we got a lot of requests from people, and I'm trying to do as many as I can. I want to show you something. This is Nitro Aid, number 28 from Cars 1. See that? Number 28. Now, we have also requests to do Tim Treadless, number 28. See? Same number. I wonder if it's the same car with the next gen body. I don't know. So we're gonna open up another package here. We got a bunch of these here, Danny Swervezes. I'm gonna use Danny Swervez to make Tim Treadless. Let's open it up right now and have a look. Okay, let's take this apart, and actually inside, I went to buy it because I wanted another Jackson Storm, and I actually ended up getting Danny Swervez again. So look at the book actually. There's a brand spanking new Jackson Storm and a brand new Danny Swervez, and check it out. We're gonna take, it looks the same. See the spoiler in the back? That's not quite the same. I wonder if I can get another, how does this look? No, that's Lewis Hamilton. I don't think so. I kind of still think Danny Swervez would be a good next-gen version for Nitro Aid. Where's he gone? Here he is. There's Nitro Aid, and here's Danny Swervez. Let's turn Swervez into Tim Treadless for this video, okay? So first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get out the gray paint. I'm gonna turn this whole car into primer Tim Treadless, or primer Danny Swervez again. Okay, let's get the paint out and start painting it. Okay, we'll put that car right here, and we'll put number 28 there, and let's get the gray paint right here. It's just standard dollar store paint. If this is your first time watching, folks, we're just taking dollar store paint, and we're using primer gray on all the cars to start them off so we can get a nice fresh coat on them before we put the colors on. Now, Tim Treadless is a nice cinnamon colored brown with black front. Actually, you know what? I want to cover the tires and wheels up on this car too because they're the exact same color. I'm not going to dirty these wheels. Look, check it out. Usually I paint the wheels and tires, but they're too perfect. I'm going to be back in a second. I'm going to cover them up with tape. There, that's better. I really don't want to mess up the wheels and the tires in this car because they're just perfect. Now, I did this exact same car yesterday. I did Harvey Rodcap, and it came out really good. Some people told me they couldn't tell the difference between mine and the real one, which I find really hard to believe because it wasn't that great. I had a lot of trouble doing the fancy stripes and the lines and everything, but it turned out pretty nice from a distance. When you look at it from the thumbnail, it looks really good, and I'm happy with it. So it got lots of views. It got about 4,000 or 5,000 views, which is perfect. I love getting lots of views for these things, guys. It means you guys are watching them, coming back for more. And if you could share with your friends, I know you subscribed obviously, but I get a lot of new viewers all the time. So if I repeat myself video to video, it's not because I'm repeating myself. It's because, well, I am, but I'm repeating myself because most people that watch the video haven't seen it before, and they're just finding it through just Google searches for painting custom cars, or someone sharing it with them. They don't know what I'm talking about, what I'm doing. So I'm just taking cars from Pixar cars, like I said, and we're just repurposing them. We're taking the old cars. Some of them are old. This is a brand new one, obviously, but a lot of our old cars that we had in the box, we just painted them up and made all those demolition derby cars from the Crazy 8 series and Cars 3. I actually watched that the other night, and I could see all the cars again that I made. You know, all those crazy Sig Alert ones, and Miss Fritter, the School Bus of Doom. She seemed to be in charge, but she's just crazy. Lucky lightning escaped as it was. I have a car made here. Where is it? Here it is, look. Chester Whipple filter. It's actually Lightning McQueen in disguise with a homemade Sika sand on the outside. I show that in almost every video, so if you watched all the videos, you saw me doing that many times. Make sure you hit the like button down there, guys, and hit the share button, leave a comment. I love getting the comments. I try to respond as often as I can. Sometimes I get so many comments, it's hard to respond. Some people ask for things I can't do. Some versions of cars I never heard of before. Then I searched them up. One guy, I forget his last name. His name was Aaron's the first name. He wants me to do some car named Aaron. I looked it up and it looks pretty good, so I printed it off. So I'm probably going to do that car, probably next week or whenever. I'm just doing as much as I can now, folks. Trying to keep ahead of it all. I wasn't planning on doing one today, but I got a few spare hours in the evening. It's late now in the evening. I'll get this done and see if I can get this up first thing on the morning. It'll be Wednesday morning where you live. There's primer. It's actually primer Danny Swervez, soon to be Tim Treadless. We'll come right back when this dries. Okay, looks like our old friend here, Danny Swervez, is dry now. There's primer Danny Swervez. And the first time in Pixar Cars history, actually the second I saw it, the last video, so there he is again. And the color for him looks like cinnamon brown. Let's try it out, see if it's too dark or not. It's a bit too dark for my liking. I'm going to add a little bit of spun gold to see what that does to it. I'm not sure, no idea what it'll do to it, but it might make it a different color. Obviously it will, so we're going to see how that looks. I'm going to put some gold in the brown. Maybe I can get that nice. No, that didn't give me the color I'm looking for at all. So it's not even close. I think I'll add some yellow to it. Not sure what that's going to do. It might do something, I don't know. It might turn it more cinnamony. Looking for a certain color. Almost like a, no, that's not even close. Some red maybe? I'm just guessing, folks, so we'll see what happens with red in here. No. Or is that getting close? Actually, it's not bad. Let's try a little more red. A little more red. I got wasting lots of paint here, guys. I'll never use all that. I'm going to put 2 coats on anyway. But we'll see what happens when I mix this up. Well, that's not too bad. It's kind of a good blend. You learn a lot about mixing colors here when you're Let's see. Let's try it on the car, see how it looks. We'll give it a shot. Okay, we'll put the first coat on. Oh, that's the wrong brush. I'll use that one. That's not good. Use a nice thick brush. Oh, I'll use that one, I guess. Okay, let's try the first coat of this beautiful. It's not too bad, actually. I'll put 2 coats on for sure, and see how it looks when I put the black on. This is a nice looking car. Tim Treadless, number 28, the new Nitro 8 version of the next gen car. I'm guessing that's what it is. I don't know for sure, but it seems like an awful coincidence that this Nitro 8, number 28, same car. And I'm sure he's in Cars 3 because he's the next gen version printed off there. So yeah, that's not too bad, guys. I might have to change the color for the next coat to see if I can bring it more of a, not cinnamon, it's more like a, I don't know what you call that color. It's brown for sure, but not the brown I'm looking for. This is not the right color. But I'll see what I can do with the next coat. Maybe I can change it up a little bit. Okay, this car, I forgot to paint the back the last time, see? I left it wide open, not painted. I did the spoiler, but I forgot to do the back. I'm going to paint in the tail lights again, and see how that looks, nice red. Okay, the first coat's going on really nice. But like I said, it's the wrong color, so we'll do something differently the next coat. Maybe it'll change it up a little bit. But the paints are only cheap anyway, they're only $1 from the dollar store, and they last for months and months. I don't know how many videos I made so far with those same paints. About 1 little replacement bottle of primer, because I use that in every car. That's all I bought so far. I'm getting kind of low on the white, but I have an extra spare bottle of white over there, so won't run out of that for any time soon. Actually, you know what? That's not too bad. I'll show you when I finish how it looks. Okay, here goes the top, the eyes. Part I fear the most. There. Not too bad. Okay, that went pretty good. Okay, I'm gonna leave that dry, guys, and I want to show you the car. See, it's not too bad. It's pretty close to Tim Treadless, and I'm gonna leave that dry now. When I come back, I'll put the second coat on, and then I'll get the black ready and the white headlights and a little white stripe across his front there. And number 28 goes on the top and the sides. Okay, let's leave it dry. Okay, it looks like the paint has dried, and I got some red paint on my hands, as you can see. And while I was on break there waiting for the paint to dry, I mixed up some different paints. I couldn't get the right color, so I tried another blend here. I used orange and brown, and I think I might have the right color this time. Now, I'll show you what I mean. There's the car, and there's the right color. That's Tim Treadless's color, and it took a bit of experimentation, as you can see here. I was messing around with a bunch of paints, and this is pretty close. It's probably the closest I'm ever going to get to it. And it's actually going on pretty nice too. I don't think I'll need 2 more coats of this. It's going on nice over the base of the wrong color. So we're going to just put a nice coat of this on. The car is kind of warm because it's in a heat lamp, and it won't take long to dry. And I can come back and put the black on the front. And I'm going to paint the spoiler this time this color here. It's a different color, and there's actually a stripe on the car too. The spoiler is like a reddish color, and it goes along the window here. See it? So I'm going to try and get that whole thing done this time without stopping. And I've covered up my tires and wheels, as you can see, so I'm not going to get any paint on them. Don't mind the noise in the background. My son's upstairs driving around on a hoverboard. If you know what they are, they're those 2-wheeled self-leveling devices that you see them all over the place in the malls. Actually, they're burned from the malls now because they go on fire sometimes, but except they're running around the house on it. That's pretty good. Oh, I think it just fell off. There we go. You can probably hear it. I'm going to try and mist the spoiler completely so I can put the red on right now. Well, I'll probably get it on it. Not that good. There we go. This color here is way better, folks. I'm glad I experimented while the car was drying because I got the right color this time. It's hard to get the right color when you're trying to, trying to do the exact, or as close as you can get to the exact car you're trying to make. And somebody said today that the car I made, Harvey Rodcap, you couldn't tell the difference between the one he has, the real car, and the one I did. Well, if you had to look closely, you would have the difference, but I tried my best. There we go. I'm going to try and leave the spoiler free, so I'm going to paint that right now. At least 1 coat on it, but I can't put the stripe on now anyway because the paint's still drying, so maybe I'll wait, I don't know. Okay, here comes, guys, the hard part. The eyes. Listen to the hoverboard going. Circles all around the house with it. There. There's the only coat of color you're going to see on Tim Treadless, this color, because I don't need 2 coats because it came pretty nice. And I'll come back in a few minutes. I'll put the red on the spoiler, and there's stripes on the bottom, white and stuff like that there. We'll see if I can tidy that up. Okay, let's leave this dry. I can right back. Okay, I printed off a couple more pictures to get a better view. I couldn't figure out what the other side looked like, so I had to go up and get some more pictures. And here's the car now. It's dry. It's ready for, I'm going to put the red spoiler on right now. Well, it's not a red. It's kind of a burgundy color spoiler. I got the paint mixed up right here. I'm going to put a nice coat of that on. And I'm going to try and do a nice stripe along the entire side of the car in this color here. Don't mind that noise in the background. Okay, here we go. And on the back, nice. And I got the picture of the taillights too. They're really red. I got some red paint over here. Right there. I'm going to use the taillights for that. Put another coat of this on here. It's really warm. The car is warm because of the heat lamp, so I can put that on right now. Now let's have a look at that stripe. It goes around the whole top. It starts by the spoiler edge and goes right up to the front window. Watch, here it goes. Right from the edge of the spoiler, it goes straight up. Right up to there, just like that. Actually, we're kind of squirrels in. Okay, do the other side now. Goes right up along the whole. Let's see if I can get a better grip on the car. There we go. That's nice. A little thicker than the real version, but that's not too bad. Maybe I'll narrow it up later with the same color of paint again. Now I got the red for the taillights. I can put on right now. There's some red right here. Nice bright taillights. Really big taillights. And that's not the exact version, but the brush I use, it's really nice bright lights in the back. Okay, now I get a little brush here for putting the headlights are like white and they're kind of shaped like a V in the front of this car, so they're really cool. Let's see if I can get a nice V in the front. Someone suggests I start doing the lettering with a Q-tip. I mean, not a Q-tip, a toothpick. So I actually have a toothpick here. I'm going to try it later, put the number on, and I'm going to get a tiny little brush right here. I put a white line right across the front, like a grill. Perfect. There, that's not too bad. Actually, let's have a look at the front. Okay, we're getting there, and actually I forgot to do the whole thing in black, so I may have to do that whole part over again. Let's start again here. I have to cover that whole front in black. Actually, I'll start again on the whole. I'm going to start in the back here by the door, and it goes right over here black, like that, and then it goes over the top of the windshield, right like this, right across the whole hood, like that, and the whole thing is black all across here. That's right. I kind of missed that for some reason. I like the color so much. I'm going to cover his eyes again. I mean his headlights, because that was all wrong. That's okay. That's why we have lots of paint, right? That came pretty nice. So on the bottom of that is the same stripe. That's the right color there. And it goes, look on the other side, it goes right down black, right down over the wheel, and down to the bottom. Like this here, right down to the middle of the car. Just like that, folks. In the bottom, it's going to be a white stripe here and another black line in the bottom right here. I'm going to put a white stripe in the middle there, actually, to separate it. And the back goes down on an angle. I'll have to do the lights again on the back. It's just like this here. That is really cool. I'll change the taillights too. Okay, so on the hood, wow, that came nice. Holy jumpins, I'm really impressed with that. Okay, now let's see another picture. Oh, above his eyes is black. Ooh, that's gonna be tough. I better use a smaller brush. Okay, black, just above his eyes is black. Gives him that mean look. Made a mistake there, as you can see. The brush hit there. Okay, I'll fix that with the other color. Okay, let's see that dry, guys, and I'll come back and I'll fix up this here. Actually, you know what? I'll probably fix it right now with this brush. Where's it at? Right here? I can fix this right here. And the red's okay. There's actually a white stripe along the bottom, along the back of the spoiler, I mean. Where's the white? Right here. There's actually a white stripe right across the spoiler. I'm trying to do as much as I can between coats. Check that out. There. And there's actually white along the way up here and goes over here on both sides. Look at that. That's nice. And I'm getting some paint on my fingers because it's not quite dry. And I'll do the same thing here. And right up under here. Every so often I check see if I'm recording because sometimes I forget to push the record button and I'm talking to myself for like 10 minutes. There's actually a white stripe along here. That's right. Where's it at? I'm looking at the picture, eh? That's what I'm doing. Okay, it goes right from the bottom of here, right up to this, and then it goes over the top of the car. And down like this. Number 28 is going to go in there somewhere. I don't know how I can do that. And it goes right up over the top of the car. Like that. Wow, that's nice. How's the other side look? Whoa, that's pretty hard. There's a white stripe right across. Ooh, that's pretty cool. I didn't notice that before. Go right along here. How am I gonna write nitrate on that? I'll use that toothpick, I guess. And it goes right down here. Oh, I should have went back farther. And right along the bottom here. Whoa, boy, this is taking shape. And number 28 has to go up here. I can try and do that with this brush because it's big letters. Big numbers, I mean. Here goes, 28. I'll fix that with the brush later. 28, and it's 28 in the back here, right here. It's going to be hard to do this, folks. Look at the dog running around too. And 28 on this. Oh, no room at all on this side, guys. It's gonna get a fail. What am I gonna do here? Boy, I kind of lost it. 28. I'll put it right here. That noise is very distracting when I'm trying to record. Okay, 28's on the bottom and the sides, and now to write nitrate in orange. Where's that toothpick? I'll have to use it. I'll try it in the black. Here, see if I can do it this way. Might not work. Nitro aid. Gee, that's pretty good, guys. I wish I could see that number 28 better in the back. And where's my other tail light? Another bright light right here. Kind of lost one from the back. There we go. And some nice gray lights for headlights that were better than what I put on the first time. They were like way too white. Here goes. You ready? That's better. A little bit sloppy. And let's see, there's kind of a white line that goes across the front. I don't know if it's a grill or what, but I'm going to try it again. Well guys, I'm going to call that number 28 complete. There is Tim Treadless, made from Danny Swervez. Let's clean it up and have a look, see how she looks. Okay, let's take the tape off the wheels, see how they look. No paint on that one or that one, or this one. I did that on purpose so I wouldn't get any paint on them, obviously. Well, I'm surprised that I came out that good, folks. I kind of distracted by the noise in the background, but I'm really impressed with how Tim Treadless turned out. I think I'll show you a picture of it right here. Thanks to the person who suggested it. It could be anybody out there. Check it out, number 28. I've hardly kind of made a mistake on that part, but the color came right. Let's get some pictures of it now and see how she looks. There's the original Nitro Aid, number 28 for Cars 1, and there's Cars 3 Nitro Aid, next gen. Check it out. Not bad, guys. And here's the rest of the cars. If you're not sure what we're doing, there's a button here you can click. It'll take you back to watch more videos. And we're trying to beat the record of the School Bus of Doom, Miss Fritter, fabulous Miss Fritter. Got 30,000 views in 2 days. See if you can beat that, folks. Share it with your friends. Look at that. That came really nice. Tim Treadless, number 28. And thanks for watching, guys, and have a great day.